Hey everybody, this is Stratagem, and today we're gonna watch Sonic Prime Episode 8, There is No Arrgh in Team, which is probably gonna be the final episode of the Pirate World, at least for now, and also the final episode that has been released so far. Yeah, as I mentioned, I looked it up in the last episode. It's gonna have 24 episodes this season, this first season, but we only have 8 so far, and at some point Netflix is gonna dump more episodes on us. As I mentioned, the worst of both worlds, but we're used to terrible release schedules, aren't we? Yeah, looking at you, make your mark, and hell of a boss, and literally anything that's on the internet. We'll just have to deal with this and finish what we've started here. So yeah, not really much to say. I just finished watching episode 7 and now immediately moving on to episode 8. Episode 7 was pretty much a in-between episode, mostly setting up for the upcoming episode that we're gonna watch now. So before we get started, let me remind you to leave a like on the video, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. You can also follow me on Mastodon, DeviantArt and Patreon. And speaking of Patreon, thanks to my patrons who support the channel directly. You can find the links to all those sites down in the description below. And of course, since this is a Netflix show, this is going to be a timer-based reaction, so you'll have to supply your own episode, preferably the one from Netflix, as that's the one that I'm watching, so that should sync up nicely. And for syncing, we'll have the time code in the top left corner, as well as the subtitles in the lower segment of the screen, so that should help with syncing up. And with that out of the way, let's not waste any more time. Here we go. Badum. Tense music playing. Those are some big subtitles. That's a fox. Is it just me or are the subtitles a lot bigger? Okay, this is weird. How is the ship not sunk yet? Ah, war never changes. I mean, you're literally... Yeah, first of all, that, and second of all... And second of all, you have literally no chance against that. Are they really? Your ship didn't have nothing to do. You managed to just cannonball your own ship. Yeah, you're literally a wooden ship. A wooden ship against a submarine. I think you are already sinking with a huge ass. I mean, you already have a huge hole in your ship, so... Yeah, I suppose then that two multiverse variants of characters have met each other. And hey, the universe didn't end, so... At least we know that that's not a thing that happens. No, literally, Yuki, you can't. Yeah. He has left the building. Also, the subtitles aren't centered properly. Also, you don't have a ship right now. Nah, it's gonna return. Your ship is literally... Yeah. Catfish. Oh, jeez. Why is it everyone gets a weird new name? Sea shanty music playing. Also, why do you... That is not how boats work. Also, you still have a hole, so... It's not that the whole bucket thing really does much. Yes, that's probably what you should do pretty early on. Fix the hole. You can't just punch the mast back up. That is not how ships work. Or at least I'm pretty sure that's not how they work. Yes, time to die. Well, now I'm worried. Don't you mean legend? Wait for it. Dairy? Oh, sorry, this will always be like this. Someone didn't pay their phone bill. to one other. Well, at least Tails is the only one who has some sense of being an evil mastermind here. Because there's a lot of rocks, yeah. You probably don't want to go fast in this situation. That is 100% not how boats work. Yeah, that is kinda how boats work. For a sailboat, that's pretty bad. Let's yeet him off the boat. Ship. Yeah, the floaty boats. Boots. Well, you're in luck. Boats aren't very fast. Why? This is not the time to play the guitar. No, you still don't. Everyone loves lasers. Yeah, because that worked so well the last time. I'm really not sure that your ship's gonna hold all that long. Ew, you're shooting your hot dogs over there. That's disgusting. Also, you're just keeping them in barrels, so that doesn't seem very sanitary. Press all the buttons at once. But of course he will still have to save Amy. That is, Robot Amy. Or she saves herself. That also works. Again with the legs. I really wish she would stop doing that also. So where do all these robots come from? It's like they have just an infinite supply of those. It's like you could really get there a lot faster. And again, robots just flying conveniently so that one can bounce off of them. That's a good thing that is a character who can canonically climb. Yep, he did. He's one to do that. She's just gonna pull more robots out of her butt. Or not. Yeah, but yeah. Still have to get the shroud from him. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, but also she's a robot, so maybe don't just use ropes. So this one's blue, maybe a tinge of purple. Try to see. Have to go back to the first episode, see how many shards there should be, as they've all been different colors so far, and the full thing, the full prism, was multicolored. Oh yeah, also there's Shadow. He's still. Okay, so even if he's touching someone, he's not teleporting them with him. Hey, Shadow. Okay, so that's kind of confirmation that the Prime universe is not around anymore for the time being. And yeah, still kind of ending on a cliffhanger and kind of yeah, leaving us hanging here. This was the final episode that we have so far for now, and yeah, we really didn't resolve all that much. Seems to be a bit of a trend here, just dump a whole bunch of episodes on us, but not the entire season anymore. I mean, I guess I kinda get why they're doing that. By stretching the release out, or rather the streaming services, hope to keep the users around for longer. Like, you're not gonna cancel your subscription when the show you're currently watching hasn't dropped yet completely, but really just go back to a regular 1 episode per week schedule at that point. I know some services are already doing that for at least some shows, and yeah, I personally think that that it's overall better for the show, but that's a topic for another video. Yeah, yeah, we finally, I guess we ended the pirate setting for now. So, Sonic's probably gonna go back to New York, or maybe yet another world. That is, once he's done dealing with Shadow, and everyone else is still stuck in their own world. Yeah, I mean, Amy, robot Amy, could return. She does have the robot and most likely her shard piece, so the red one, but yeah, she's kinda tied up at the moment. I'm kinda wondering how they will resolve things, but with 16 more episodes to go at some point in the future, a lot of things can happen. Not really sure if I'll continue the show once it continues. I mean, there have been a few kind of fun episodes, but overall I am not 100% convinced yet with the show. For everything it's kind of fun about it, it's very light on the story, characters so far, and I don't think that's really going to turn around at any point soon. So yeah, after this initial watching, after having seen all the episodes exactly one time over the span of 3 days, really, I am not yet 100% convinced of the show. It's not bad. It's kind of fun, but also it's very light. It's definitely you notice that it's a kid show. I mean, it's really obvious that it is, and also it doesn't really have that. I don't know. It feels weird at the moment, and yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this. I guess I'll maybe rewatch the episodes and try to form a more informed opinion here, I guess. But so far, I'm just like after the first episode, I'm kinda mid on it. I don't dislike it, but I'm also not saying, ooh, can't wait for the remaining episodes. It's all right. Just that's what I want to say for now. And yeah, I feel it's really all I can say for now. Again, it's difficult to judge this episode as well. Most of the episodes really are kind of difficult to judge, seeing how it's basically just one large episode that's been split into multiple ones, as the plot, thin as it is constantly moving on, and one episode continues where the previous one left off. We are basically always ending on cliffhangers, and yeah, kind of makes it difficult to get a feel for a singular episode. I feel like they probably could have done better by just having the episodes end sooner or later, and just have them have more distinct lengths of the episode instead of trying to have them be 20 to 25 minutes, and then just have some clearer cutoff points. Because it kind of feels like we are watching a movie that just randomly stops at some points to throw in some end credits, and then we have the next episode that just immediately continues. Doesn't make it easy to judge the episodes for themselves. They don't really, for the most part, they don't really stand on their own. I think the exception really there is were the two jungle episodes, which were kind of standalone-ish. Well, they stand together, but they feel the most separate from the other ones. But I haven't really made up my mind yet about what I really think about the show, so I suppose for the time being I'm just gonna end here, and maybe there will be a follow-up to rearrange my thoughts. Again, this strongly depends on how these videos are doing, and yeah, if there is any interest in that. So yeah, for the time being, I'm just gonna end it here. So as always, I have been Stratagem, thanks for watching, and see ya next time.